All right. Oh my meow. The issues that I had with, hold on, I can't. The issues that I had with just all of the whole audio thing, because like I I was just trying to like do my thing, open up OBS, and it's just like, yeah, this will be okay. Hold on, let me just. Anyway, so like what had happened was like this was an issue on Monday. Copy. Go to Twitter. Um, so what had happened was I was just like, minding my own business, and for some reason, my audio two times in a row, it's just been messed up so that like it wouldn't work at all. That's why I had like the tiny little like 30 something second testing because I don't know how else to do it. And it's just like, gosh darn it. And it was working today, and I don't know. I think my earbuds were just being weird because like I had them paired to my iPhone earlier. So yeah. Hold up, let me tweet this out real quick. Yeet. I stream. And tell stories and shit. Tweet that, send it over to the group chat. Can I? Okay, fine. Yeet. So, anyway, stuff has happened. Let me go back to this. I want background music, but I don't know what to get because I can't. Gosh, I can't do two things at once, and it's annoying. Anyway, so what's happened? What's happened? What is? Oh, sure. Hold on. There we go. So, this is a draw this in your style from the art. Um, the original deal is so cool that I just really wanted to, because like it looks like Rockstar kind of vibes, and I really like it. But yeah, it's basically. Hold on, let me just. Yes. Why? No, no, stop. Put it on loop at least. Jeez. Racist, but racist, but. But no, pause. Yeah, the original thing is this, and like when I saw it, I was like, ah, yes, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, perfect. So that's what I decided to do. And for some reason, I decided to keep with the style of many details in the hair to make it look like it's actually hair and not just one flat color, which is very much out of my comfort zone. But the issue is I have to do that with the skin as well, which is even further out of my comfort zone. So I look forward to seeing how this will all turn out. I think it'll be all right. Um, Gosh, I hope it will. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm just gonna shade and stuff. That looks good, right? Is that what people look like? Honestly, like, I wanted to incorporate stuff from from the original post, obviously. So I just pulled a color picker and just went ham on that. Although I did make some artistic license changes with like the shirt because like this little drippy thing, this right here was a result of me trying to get the right skin tone because at one point I was like, you know what, original person, I reject your reality and substitute my own. I really said that. Why, why does it not show that I like this? And I liked the image yesterday, day before. Keeps unliking whatever. But like, I was like, yeah, I reject your reality and substitute my own, and tried to go for like a blue main color palette, which didn't really work out because I had already had like, well, no, I didn't have the hair down. Like, I was trying to do it all, and I was like, wait, if I do blue, then it makes it look like he's not really alive. That would be bad. So I ended up going with the original color of pink. Um, so yeah. And boy, have I got a story to tell from yesterday. So I have this neighbor lady. She's not really my neighbor, like she lives a few houses down. Like, but anyway, like we walked our dog together a bunch of times. I'm pretty sure I've told stories about her already. But yesterday, she was pulling into her driveway or into the parking lot right by where her apartment's at, right? And she sees me. And she's like, "Hey, Spawn, I'm just gonna give you my son's phone number instead of just waiting for him to come down here. Like maybe that'll be more." Thank you. I'm sorry. The only Russian speaker that lives in this house is currently uh out of the city, probably out of the state. I don't know. But thank you for your vum on God. Okay. Thank you for those words. Anyway, so she's like, "Hey, Spawn, I'm just gonna give you my son's phone number. Text him." And so I'm like, "All right, let's just see how this goes." And so I sent him a message. And, well, let me read it out. So, like, here is the thing. This dude, he's 27. I've said about it in the past, like, "Hey, I'm only 20, lady. Well, I don't know why you're trying to set me up with your 27-year-old son, but whatever." So anyway, I sent him a text, and it's in all caps, like this first message. It's like, "Does your mother want you to meet new people and will do whatever it takes to make that happen? Are you being texted by random people at odd and possibly inconvenient hours? Does this message look like a scam?" So I sent him that. I'm like, "I'm so sorry, dude. I don't know how to start conversations. This is the best I've got," which is true. That was the best that I had. Um, And he responded a few hours later. He's like, "Yeah," and, like he actually like does it in the same format. And he's like, "Yes, my mother does hand out my number sometimes. Yes, sometimes I do get like texted by random people." And so yeah, but like we ended up starting up a conversation. And the thing is, both of us are in the same boat in that we have no idea how to interact with people. So like we're on like on the same level by way of social interaction. And so he, he's just like, "All right, now that we've started this conversation, do we know like what happens next?" I'm like, "Honestly, I didn't plan this far ahead in advance." And I'm just like, "Yo, dude, what's up? Your mom gave me your number. Howdy." And so he's like, okay, now what? Like, I don't know, dude. So I'm just like, oh, I know, wait. Do you have any memes? This usually helps with people with carrying on conversations on the internet. He's like, yeah, I got some memes. So he sends over some memes. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Very much not like that one time Uncle basically catfished me into thinking that I had made a new friend. So it wasn't a repeat of that, so that's good. Um, but yeah, we ended up having some conversation, and he's like, so I asked him, hey, are you actually 27, or like, did I get hear wrong information or something? He's like, yeah, I'm actually 27. I'm like, ha, ramps. And I asked him, hey, is it alright if I make some old jokes? Because you're old. He's like, you know, do it. Go for it. Like, oh gosh, what did I say? Like, it was something. There were words. Also, he does watch some JoJo, so friendship right there. Um, Oddest place for a movie. A business meeting, probably. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're entering the sixth fiscal quarter of the biannual year. It's been a rocky road so far, but I think I have what we need to turn this company around. We had a conversation about, like, where would the oddest place for a movie be? Um, Let me see. Yeah, I'm like, all right, Gramps. And then he's like, listen here, young whippersnapper. Like, with all that hearing loss, you might want to take your own advice. So, yeah, we end up being friends, I think. Meme buddies. Like, yo, meme buddies? Meme buddies. And it's just a very nice day. It's a start of an awesome friendship, I can tell. Calling it now. All right. Is this what humans look like? Shoot. Um, you know what? That actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna keep it like that. I don't really know what necks look like. I haven't really seen too many lately. Um, so yeah. Do I have any issues? Hey, no issues. Can't relate to Monday. Big yikes. Um, so yeah, that's that's what went down with that. So that was fun. So I got a new meme buddy. Good morning. Nice. I do want a picture of snow. So what else? What else? What else? Right, I should probably stop scrolling through Twitter and just do this. But yeah, I was having some issues. So I ended up putting another audio source onto Streamlabs. And yeah, now I can say for certainty that I really do not want my Streamlabs tab on screen like I do sometimes because I don't really know how well how well YouTube does with cursing. So yeah. Moral of the story, I just got very upset with OBS and the naming of that thing kind of makes it a little obvious. So yeah, that's what happened there. I've been seeing so many edits and arts of Siren on Twitter, and it makes me really happy because, like, the idea that thousands of other people are seeing the exact same fanfic that I am, something about that just makes me insanely happy. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. Yesterday. Yesterday I was, or last night I was watching a video. It was ABB Illustrates, and they were like, yeah, let's do some like romance musical based stuff. And like the last, or it might have been, yeah, no, it was the last picture that they did. It was like oh, what was it? It was a picture of the from the show and Juliet, and oh my meow. I ended up listening to the soundtrack. I haven't finished the soundtrack yet, which makes me a little sad. But my gosh, it's so good. It's a jukebox musical. And like most of the songs from what I can tell, like it's like early 2000s kind of song, like Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears probably. But like it's a great soundtrack and I love it to its bits and pieces. It's just so good. Like one of the like two of the ones that I've just like had on loop are I Want It That Way, the first song, because like there's a reprise. The reprise is good. I don't know if it's reprise. I can never tell. But like it's just so it's just so. It is. It most certainly is. And it's just like such a good musical and I love it because it's like gosh, I don't even know how to describe it because like it's I believe that jukebox musicals are fantastic because whenever they do the sing song, whatever song they are covering is made 2,000 times better than the original because you have a whole chorus of people singing instead of just like maybe the five band members. And so the sound is way more full. It's just, mm, it's a beautiful thing. So like yeah, but like the sound, it's so much more full. It feels like there's so many more people involved because there are so many more people involved. And it just makes me so happy, so giddy. I was clapping my hands, I was just waving my arms around, as one do, whenever you have like an excess amount of happiness in your body, and it's just like you cannot sit still to save your dang life. And it's yes, so much yes. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I also like shared it with somebody in my like the people that are in my group chat. I was like, guys, you gotta hear this. It is beautiful. And somebody replied, and they were like, oh my meow, gotta listen to it. And it's just a very successful day yesterday. Why am I seeing That is a crossover I was not expecting today. Like, George fan art and BT21 fan art. That is a crossover I wasn't planning on seeing today. Yeah. Right. Bamboo. Mm. So, how about that Glamrock Freddy Ranboo interaction? Yelling was like, "Yo, happy engagement, Ranboo." Despite the fact that he's not getting married. Everything's just happening in February for this guy. Like, first everybody's like, "Yo, happy birthday, Ranboo," and now it's just like, uh, congrats on your engagement. And it's just, I'm just curious to know what's happening next. Oh, oh, Michael. Like, I'm curious as to what inaccurate thing is gonna, like, be told to this guy, and, like, everybody is just kind of gonna freak out over it for, like, a day or something, or, like, maybe 5 minutes. I'm just very curious on that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Wilbur danger map got updated. Like, the danger proximity map. Apparently, I am now in the illusion of safety, which is little concerning. Not because of like what it actually means, but just like what the whole map itself stands for. Like, it makes it sound like I am in, like, my life is in danger or something. And I find that to be absolutely hilarious. So, yeah. Mm, mm, wow. Alright. Um, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, let's keep working on the pants. I don't want to deal with the hands anymore. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. That. Yeah, let me just color that in so I know what to erase. So yeah, that's what's been happening on that front. Ah, tired. Very tired I am. Drinking gummy bears. An interesting concept, to be sure. Yeah, no, I'm not. I am very much not going to finish this today. Although I am pretty happy with the background. So yeah. Oh yeah, also the cupcakes turned out pretty good. I did end up using the strawberries as like a little decorative topping. Because like I cut them up to make them look like little hearts. At first I didn't really know what I was doing all the way, so like I made them, I wanted to make them look like butterflies, but then I realized I'm not that creative. Like I am creative in some ways. Many ways, in fact. But in terms of actually making something look like a thing that I want it to look like, that takes a few tries. For example, the first time I tried making a plushie, like after the frog try, which the frog was successful. However, the cat that looked like it was coming out of a cappuccino cup, that did not work out as planned. It was supposed to be a cappuccino, but now it's Purpin, otherwise known as the place where I keep all my well, not. I think they're sewing pins, yeah. You know, I just realized I have not drawn Quackity a single time. I don't like that fact. Like, I have drawn most of them, but there are a lot that I haven't. Quackity is like one of my favorites. I haven't drawn him. Kind of breaks my heart just a little bit. Yeah, isn't it? So yeah, I really hope that this is like allowed in the rules of the draw this in your style. Like, just kind of messing around with like the design of both the shirt, the jacket, and all that. Like, I know that like composition wise, I can do whatever the hell I want. I am out of coffee. Let me go refill that real quick. I'm gonna be silent. You know, I remember when I was younger, like growing up, church would always tell me, "Oh my gosh, do not drink coffee. It will ruin you. It will mess up your existence in ways that you don't want to know." I'm like, "Okay. I'm just gonna stay away from from all the caffeine. Because like mom kept me away from caffeine because she was allergic to it. She couldn't have it or else it'd actually end her. So I ended up not doing caffeine for like my entire life up until like maybe high school. And I did go through that one phase where I would like drink the coffee that was left over from my stepdad's coffee whenever he would drink it. But um yeah. Uh But anyway, so what I would do is, or like what I ended up doing, in high school, in the mornings, what they would have is like in the library there was a place where you could get morning coffee for like $5, I think. It was either that or it was $3. It was pretty cheap. Eh, pretty cheap considering like coffee. There's just like some Keurig stuff that they would just make. But anyway, so that's how I initially got into coffee at that time. Then I kind of just stopped because COVID happened, and then whoops, guess no more school for you. And so a couple years pass. I start getting back into coffee because I live right down the street from a coffee shop, and so I'm like, well, when in Rome, you make poor life choices concerning caffeine, as you do. So yeah, now I'm back on drinking coffee. I do want to get off of drinking caffeine though, because I am very well aware that if I continue on with caffeine, it will ruin my day at some point. Um, right. Anyway, sorry, got distracted. Uh, Coffee. I do not want the caffeine to ruin my day or my life. So I'm probably gonna end up switching over to decaf, which kind of sucks because I really do like Death Wish coffee, and I haven't had it in months. And like their whole deal is just like Jeff Tariq coffee, and it's like it's a thing that I can kind of get behind, but at the same time, I really do like my marshmallow coffee. Wait, has that ever been a thing? Marshmallow coffee? Like coffee that is like blended so that it tastes like marshmallows? Like I'm currently drinking king cake coffee. If we can, if science can make coffee taste like king cake, why can't it make it taste like marshmallows? Like without any like additional cream or sugar or anything? Is that a thing? Please, please let that be a thing. I want that to be a thing. I want that thing. Oh, that reminds me. So, oh gosh, last night the shenaniganery that happened. So my mom had a competition for naming this plant that we got, right? And the prize is one grail, some beads, and like some coffee from community. Like it's actually the same kind of coffee that I'm drinking right now, except it comes in like these tiny little bags. And it's so cute, so cute, yeah. Anyways, so the prizes went to um Auntie Les and Auntie Cat because like mom apparently liked half of each of their names. Um, so now the plant's name is Queen China, or just Queenie. So anyway, let's see. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna split. So apparently, Auntie Leslie doesn't like the king cake coffee, and so she was like, yeah, no, just don't put too many of those coffee bags in there because she hates that kind of coffee. Like I, whatever you say. Um, and then right, Nani. So I've got this tiny little rat, Nani. She's a precious baby. Love her to its bits and pieces. Absolute doofus. So I'm packing up the box, and I have this statue of the Buddy Christ, which is this. It's a statue of Jesus, but like he's doing like a finger guns and a thumbs up and a smiling. It was from the movie, like it was in the movie Dogma. Just an absolutely hilarious movie. Irreverent as hell, but very funny. Um, Hold So there was this tiny little Buddy Christ statue, and it was all painted, and it was for Auntie Leslie, right? So I'm packing up the box. I have the Buddy Christ right by my leg, and then suddenly I realize, hey, he's gone. I was thinking, okay, maybe I might have put him in the box and forgotten about it, because that kind of thing absolutely would happen. That kind of thing does happen. So I'm trying to find it, and it's like, hey mom, where'd Buddy Christ go? She's like, I don't know, did you pack him already? I'm like, I'm not seeing him in the box. And so I look around, and I see Nani in the dog bed that's underneath mom's desk, and it looks like she's got something with her. I'm like, Nani, did you steal Jesus? And she looks up, and she looks a, and then okay, so she looks up, looks back down, picks up the Buddy Christ statue, and starts making a run for it. And I'm like, haha, no you don't, you little turd. And so I pick her up, and like me and mom are just absolutely dying, cause like the dog just stole Jesus. It's just like the funniest thing that's ever happened. Mom calls up Uncle, and she's like, dude, you just missed out on the funniest thing you will ever hear about. And so she tells him, like I tell my meme buddy, I was like, I gotta share this with somebody. And it's just a very funny time. Alright, so anyway, so I'm thinking the inside of the jacket should be a light blue, and then I'll add in like darker accents with the airbrush, so that it makes it look, I don't know, more fabric-like, more. I'm just going off of the caffeine high that I'm on right now. But anyway, right, coffee. Currently drinking it black with a little bit of sweetener in it because we ran out of milk. Oh yeah, that's fun. Yeah. What else, what else, what else? 40 minutes. 20 more minutes and I can take a nap. Okay, I always say that I want to take a nap after these kind of streams, right? But I never do because I keep getting distracted. Like yesterday I did take a nap and I ended up waking up at like 12. And it was just a little bit of a mess. Yeah, a little bit. So yeah. I'm kind of liking these blue accents on here. Like the light blue. What else? Oh yeah, Bun Flores. Very cool writer. Human. Funny. Um, they put out a fic. It's a Sleepy Boys Incorporated, in which they're all vigilantes. They've all got wings of some kind. The fact that Techno's got like these mechanical wings is just absolutely awesome. So yeah, I started reading that today. I'm only like half of a chapter in, but I can tell it's gonna be good. And I now understand what hurt comfort means, or hurt slash comfort. And I now realize that that in fact is a thing that I like to read. Because like having a conflict resolved is just one of my favorite things to read because it's like a happily ever after, right? Like you get to see the development of it. And it's just very nice to me. Also, I do want to draw Techno with like those mechanical wings. I feel like it would be a really good practice because I usually don't draw robotic things because if I can't keep myself straight, how am I going to keep a line straight? Um, so yeah. But I think it'll be some pretty good practice to try and draw like mecha type stuff. Cause I do want to dip my toes into that. So yeah. Thank God. Thank God. You know, I'm very curious to know about Arcane because I've been seeing some insane artwork on this, like from coming from it, and all of it is detailed and it looks like an absolute painting. Like each thing, it just looks like a total masterpiece. It's like, what? What happened there? Because it's, yeah, yeah, it just looked really cool. Um, Sorry, I keep getting distracted by Twitter. That doesn't describe my entire life. It doesn't actually, though, but it describes a good chunk of my life. It describes what was it? Not freshman year, sophomore year of high school. Sophomore year, I kept getting distracted by Twitter, and that's why I was off of it for a while, because Mom was like, haha, nope, yoink. That was the first great yoinking. I think the name of the fic is called Birdman? Birdman? Something like that? I remember yesterday, Bun was like, I don't want to call it Birdman because it makes it sound less serious than it actually is. And I, being the absolute jokester that I be, I put, call it Birdie Boys Incorporated. I was like, my dad used to have a bird. And we would call him Birdie Boy. He was a precious little bird. Love him. Miss him. He got munched. Kind of accidentally, but yeah, it happened. Oh yeah. Yeah. I feel like I should start opening up commissions because I want to buy more coffee. So yeah, answer CPR, let's go. Reese's Puff, Reese's Puff. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puff, Reese's Puff. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's up in my bowl. Reese's gonna go. Reese's up in my bowl. Just like that, I'm on a roll. Reese's Puff, Reese's Puff. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puff, Reese's Puff. Nah, I don't wanna. Lay down, Haley Sound. It was a train coming up from way down below. Better go and get your suitcase packed. Guess it's time to go. She gonna ride that train. She gonna ride that train. She gonna ride that train to the end of the line. 'Cause the king of the mind is coming to call. Did you ever wonder what it's like on the other side? On the underside. On the other side of this round. Follow that dog for a long way down, far away from the poorhouse door. Yeah, they get the hell out of Hades Town. Ain't no difference anymore. Way down, Hades Town, way down under the ground. Hound dog howl and whistle blow. Train come rolling, clickety-clack. Nobody knows where an old train goes. Those who go, they don't come back. They go way down, Hades Town, way down under the ground. Woo. Winter's night and summer's o'er. Hear that high and lonesome sound of my heart's been counting for to bring me home to Hades Town. way down, hidden sound, way down under the ground. Down there is a bunch of steps, rather I'll be bored to death. Gonna have to import some stuff just to entertain myself. Give me morphine in a tin, give me a crate of the fruit of the vine. Takes a lot of medicine to make it through the winter time. Way down, Hades town, way down under the ground. Every little penny in the wishing well, every little nickel on the drum. All them shiny little heads and tails, where you think they come from? They come from way down in the south, way down under the ground. Everybody hungry, everybody tired, everybody slave and sweat and sprout. The way to nothing in the wicked's heart, it's a graveyard. And Hades down, way down, Hades down, way down under the ground. Mr. Hades is a mean old boss with a silver whistle and a golden scale. Anyway, it's a cost. It's a soul for sale, sold to the king on the chromium throne, to the bottom of a sing sail. You better forget about your wishing well, way down, Hades sound, way down under the ground. What the hell, there was a railroad car. And the cars are open and a man stepped out. Everybody looked and everybody saw it was the same man they'd been saying about. You're early. Oh, Mr. So deep. Mr. Hades is a mighty king. Must be making some mighty big deal. Seems like he owns everything. Kinda makes you wonder how they feel. All aboard. I want, I do. I want 2, 3, all way down. It's sound way down on the ground. Way down, it's sound way down on the ground. Way down on the ground. Way down on the ground. Yo. So yeah, coffee in any form. Nobody knows I'm burning like a fire. Alright, now before we get into the ball, and the wall trying to burn up surprisingly, and make my way sticking to the sky, I'll be kicking asphalt beneath me. Let's go together, race the meter. Our next stop is paradise. Let's go together, I'll fly beyond all the heights that we have a dream both day and night. We don't la 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 la, running wild la 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 la. We don't stop. We have a dream both day and night. Gonna move on, heading for the Zion. Here's the next one. Up until we're done. Stress and take it for a ride. Never give some, make your way and choose your life. Alright, we can make the things go higher. When your limits is not enough for me, we'll raise money in the morning. We'll be wild and free. Let's go together and hate her. I sing the roll of the dice. Go together, all those memories I fashion day and night. We won't la 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 running la 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 fashion day and night. Let's sing all the answers we can make that today. Can't nobody get in my way. Let's go together, front and center. Let's dance with the jack and knife. Go together, all the words, 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 words. I wish I knew the words. La 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 la, running wild, la 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 la. Doing our work right day and night. Alright, that looks pretty good, yeah? That actually does look pretty nice right now. Very happy. Ah, coffee sip, coffee sip. Nice. What else has happened? Oh, I don't really know. It's kind of upsetting, but whatever. That's nice, Grammarly. I really do not care. Alright. Oh my god. Crazy noisy bees a town. So weird saying that. Well, let me just put my head. Let me just put my head down real quick. I have a very tired human right now. You know, I know that I have a discussion board due at like 10:30, but at the same time, I just want to sleep. I could do that real quick. Let me just save. There we go. Because, like, the shirt in the original is kind of grayish. So I should probably stick to my sources on that. But yeah, no, I reject OP's reality and substitute it with my own. Absolutely. Excuse my stretching. I've been sitting in this chair for about an hour. Hold on. Shush. I think I'm just gonna finish up with the shirt. And I'm going to turn off my computer and stream. Turn off my computer. and take a gosh darn nap because oh my meow. I don't care that it is the middle of the day. I am tired. Now, in the event that Meme Buddy messages me, I will probably say, hey, bud, I'm kind of tired today. Just gonna take a nap. I'll get back to you in about an hour. Yeah, yeah, that was definitely a weird encounter. But it was the start of an awesome friendship, I can tell. What does that say about me whenever, like, a good chunk of my friendships start because of memes? What does that say? Because there was this dude that he's in this Discord server that I'm in. But like our friendship started because we were just like looking through memes on our phone on the bus. And that's how my friendship started with that dude. And now here I am, age of 20, making friends with a 27-year-old through memes. What kind of power do these things have? That is my question. How is it that memes are the things that are like the gateway to a friendship? Why? How? I'm not really complaining, but like I just want to understand it. Oh my gosh, do you think like if everybody just kind of like shared memes, do you think everybody would be like less like would the world be a happier place if we all just kind of like made friends based on memes? Like if world leaders just started sharing memes with each other, do you think we'd be a little bit more friendly to each other? Do you think we'd have fewer? Is this the way to world peace? I feel like writing something on this. I feel like making that a dissertation because I've heard that you need those to get a degree, like a very high degree. I feel like that would be a really interesting paper, and I feel like it would work because I am living proof that you can make friends with absolute strangers through memes. And through obviously shared interests, but still. Like, if everybody just shared a meme with, like, somebody that they knew, I feel like a lot of problems could be solved. Also, good communication, because my gosh, there is not enough of that in the world today. Oh yeah, I actually did make a friend through teaching them how to play poker. When I had just learned how to play the game like a day before, I finally got my uncle to teach me how to play poker, by the way. This happened like a few months ago, or last month, but still. The fact that I was able to make a friend based on that. I think I'm pretty good at making friends. I just don't know how to start it all up. Like that friendship came from the fact that I was answering somebody's question of yes, I do. I actually learned how to play poker like yesterday, so I can like teach them the basics. And yeah, very. I have Very interesting ways of making friends, apparently. Um, Gosh, what's another way? Right, Spanish class that one time. There were breaker activity. The teacher had us get into groups based off of our music preference. And at first I was in one group because they're like, yeah, metal. I was like, yeah, fellow metalheads. People that also like the rock and rolls. So I do like metal. I like it. It's not my absolute favorite, like not my go-to. My go-to is usually like indie stuff. And then there were these two people, a guy and a girl, and they were like, and when the teacher asked, all right, what's you two's group? And they were like, we like, oh gosh, what was it? I don't think it was the Living Tombstone. It was something like that. And I heard them say that, and I was like, oh, guy, metalheads, I'm sorry, I gotta switch groups. And now those two have become two of my best friends. I want to ask them, but I think they're still in class. Um, they were they were sophomores at that time, and I was a senior, so they're gonna be graduating this year, and I'm so proud of them. But yeah, that's how I got into that friend group. Gosh, what was it? It was something like it was like a fandom, like a really well-known fandom artist. Gosh, who was it? This is gonna be picking at the brain for the rest of the day until I ask. Yeah. So yeah, unconventional friend making. Woo! And then there's the twins. My gosh, I've been friends with those two since like seventh grade. But the thing is, when we first met, so like we all met in band class, right? I had just gotten into this new school because the school that I had been in before for like ever closed down because all the teachers were like, hey, we don't want a new principal that's this young. She won't know what she's doing. And so they were kind of just like acting like idiots. Um, so I'm in this new school. I'm very shy because, well, first of all, ADD meds, and second of all, new school, who dis? So I'm just like, I get introduced to the class, like, hey, this is such and such. So like, so these two, I end up sitting right next to them because like they've just got. I just feel like I just feel like it's the vibe. They've got the vibe of being like really chill people. Right. And so apparently back then puberty hadn't hit as hard as it was gonna. So they thought that I was a dude. Also, I was wearing uh, a baggy sweater at the time, hoodie. And so they were like, ah, yes, this is dude. So that's how that happened. But like, that's how we first met. And then a few days later, so at the time, before I had actually started making friends, I was I would just kind of like walk around during lunch. Um, which is crazy because like that's how I ended up meeting the teacher that was gonna be my English teacher. Because apparently at the time, I had gotten a recommendation from my sixth grade teacher, like, hey, this kid's pretty smart in terms of English. put her in a higher level class, and apparently the principal or like whoever was in charge of that, whoever was in charge of scheduling took that as put this child in the 8th grade class right now. And so that's a story for another time. But anyway, so I would just like walk around the courtyard during lunch because I didn't really have anybody to talk to. I didn't know anybody. I figured, okay, this is the year to be loner child. So, yeah. Anyway, twins see me walking around and like, hey, come sit with us. And I got a table and stuff. And so I was like, really? You want me to sit with you? And they basically adopted me like that. So yeah, that's how I made those friends. Imagine my surprise when they told me a few years later that they thought I was a guy. But yeah, and those are some memories I miss. But I'm saying them here so I won't forget them. Gosh, the whole, that thing. Oh my gosh, is Sir Kansas okay? I just saw the notification on my phone. And when you and when and you when you and where when does go it when and eternal mood. The eternal mood. Yeah. I should probably finish that foolish fan art at some point. Eventually, I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing. Oh, cheese. Spicy biscuit human. Very cool. I really just hope that this works out. Um, yeah, I do want to get this shirt done. Am I gonna get this whole thing done today? That would be pretty cool. My gosh, if I could do that today. Like, I'm just looking at this one artist. Their stuff looks so darn professional. How? How does one do this? It just looks so cool. I have several questions and I want all of them answered just like, oh, it looks so good. Meanwhile, me being a JoJo fan over here. Like, what kind of brushes do they use? Yeah, I think. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. I understand it. I understand everything now. As to why I like drawing Rambo. It's because the guy wears a mask. And so I don't have to deal with the nose, the mouth, anything like that. And I don't have to think too hard about how to adjust that mask because he wears it all the time. Oh my gosh, everything makes so much more sense now. Oh gosh, I understand. Oh my god, the like Monday's cleanup. Oh, I was literally in that kitchen the entire day. Not because like it was just like a tough thing to clean up, but like because I get distracted by everything. So yeah, that was very delightful. Alright, let's go 3. I like the number 3. Yeah. Honestly, I'm just glad that I got most of this eye makeup done. I'm probably gonna add in some more sparkles in some corners because I saw that other person's deal. Okay. But like, yeah, the hair is definitely gonna be the end of me. Although I figured out how to do like this very shiny effect because apparently you need like pencil to do that, like the pencil tool, because it just makes it's just got the right thing that it needs. I'm glad that the rendering for the neck and the face turned out as well as it did. I fear for whatever the mask holds. Also, why can't this one, the marker, why can't I change the opacity on that? That upsets me. Greatly upsets me because I want it. I do want that effect. I want to use it, but it just lets me change the slant and the size of it, and I don't like that. Like it is great for shading, not really great for highlights, but still. Alright, there we go. I am really excited about this one. So let's add in the shades. That is one of my favorite things about the airbrush, is the fact that you can add it in dang near anywhere, and it just makes it automatically shading. Just gonna put a new layer on that. Let me save real quick. Save. Because I do not want my computer to crash from all the things that are on it right now. Like, I don't have Adobe Illustrator on, and if I did, I feel like it would absolutely just end. Like, no questions on that. But yeah. Hopefully this will be accepted or acceptable. Because, yes. I love how colors work. Just love it. Alright. And the fact that I can just, like, not change. Wait, hold on. That's supposed to be a darker. There we go. Like, I am able to use the exact same color in two different areas and two different contexts, and it'll still work. Because this blue is still darker. This blue is still darker than this blue, and this blue is lighter than the dark blue. And it's just, I get that that's basic color theory, I get it. But it does not cease to make me very happy. I don't. Let's lower the flow. My question is this, so why did they have to change the words? Like, we all know that flow means a master. Why? Tell me why it ain't nothing but a heart hurt. So yeah. Lower that. Fill that in a little. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, that is what I should do. I should just like, yeah, use the airbrush as like a way to. Okay, yeah. No, I got this. I got this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for another half hour on this. Heaven help me. I'm gonna need it. Ooh, threatening music notation. Nice. I love that. Um, what? Hmm. Uh, what on earth? Uh, what is up with the Minecraft YouTube burner account? What is that? Um, anyway. I wonder if I'll ever get around to making a Siren fan art. That would be pretty cool. Maybe after I finish figuring out how to, like, make clothes look like clothing, maybe then I'll do that. Okay, but, like, in the thumbnail thing for layer 19, I really like how it looks. Because, like, it looks like you can tell that that's a jacket. I love it. Okay, put that there. And I think fabric works kind of like that. Money, why are you? Stop. Okay. She worked at nothing. But now Aku is in her spot, and I gotta move her. Move. Oh, half pint right there. You lay down. You're on soft cushion. Honestly, it's like they. Oh my god. Hold on, Aku. Go back to your cat cave. Aku, I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Aku, this isn't favoritism, it's just me trying to avoid a fight. Actually, that might be favoritism, I don't know. Right. I want to find a way to, like, add in to make it look like it's actual like fabric and not just, you know, and not just like smooth leather or something. That would be cool. Also, I want to learn how to do, gosh, what are they called? Water. I want to learn how to draw water because I saw somebody doing a really cool thing. It's time to erase. Saw somebody doing a really cool thing in the group chat, and it was a picture of a couple of fishes swimming in, water as they do. But the water looked so nice. I was like, dang, I want to do that. So that is the thing that I do want to learn how to do. I'll get around to learning it. And I've heard some good things about Clip Studio Paint. I'm gonna try it. Honey, come back down. Half pint, where are you going? Honey, gotta go. Come here, baby. I gotta keep you in my sight. Hey, she's in my lap now. Can't escape. Oh yeah, that's right. My best friend, she came over the other day to give me Christmas gift. She got me. Was fantastic. Because it had every color thread that I could ever possibly want or need. And every color thread that I do not need. And it's just so cool. It's got like embroidery needles so that I can, try my hand at embroidery again. Does that look good? Yeah, that looks good. Alright, I do want to add something over top of it. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, lower that. Alright, let's raise that up a little bit. Nani, stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop that. Very silly dog. Nani. Nani. Right, anyway, so let's go and make man's crown. It be the rainbow human. Dude's gotta have a crown. I think that's just an accepted way of life at this point. I don't know. One, two. Fortunately, it's made it easy for us because, or easier, I want to say. Because the crown only has 3 points. Wow. Um, anyway, uh, right, yeah, crown. Yeah, the three-pointed crown does make it very easy, on me at least, sort of, because I don't have to worry about, oh gosh, how many points are on this crown. So that's very much a relief. And to the Ranboo human, I gotta thank you, bud. The fact that I'm technically allowed to call him kiddo because he's only 18. So yeah. Um Shoots. Does it say? Okay, so in the middle is the green gem, and on the sides is red. Gotcha. Yeah, I should do that in another layer, probably. Actually, let's try. That worked better than I thought it would. Well, I didn't think that would. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's lock that layer. So coloring. Raise down the coloring. Middle. Wait, no, 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 wait. I saw a thing about this. Hold on. Wait, no. Gotta do that, and then. Okay. Alright, that's one. Saw a thing about this on YouTube earlier. Or like, how to make it look like you're good. Oh, it's looking so cool already! Alright, let me just invert that. Gosh darn it, that was not the move. Okay, darken that a bit. Now invert it. Put that there. And I am awesome. Okay, let's make another one of these. I shouldn't have brightened that up. Sweet. There we go. Where is it? There we go. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. Yay! Now let's do the same with the rubies. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm coming to a close pretty darn soon on this. Honestly, I wanted to add in like sparkles and stuff like over, can't do that, over here. I wanted to add in like sparkles and glitter and shiny things. Kind of like how it has like on the pants. But then I was like, nah, how about not? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be able to take a nap, am I? Oh well. This, I believe, is a little more. Let me just save this because I don't want everything to come crashing down. But yeah, so far it seems like, what's it called? The musical that I've been listening to. It's been very much an inspiration. By way of costume design on Mr. Boo. So yeah. Okay. Let's do that thing again. Nope. Gotta lock in the layer. Try inverting it because, no. I just want to invert. Alright, is that? No, it is not. I just go like this. Boom. Okay, now let's. You know what? Screw this. Just gonna. Wait, no, I don't need to do that. I just gotta do this. Haha. Smarter, not harder. There we go. Now time to do this one. Aw, it's cute. I feel like I've seen that person on Discord. Like, the cat that they used to sign off looks very familiar. It may not be them. Oh my gosh, wait, am I actually gonna finish this here and now? Dude, if I actually do that, that'd be crazy. Okay, let me just. Yeah, no, I don't know how to do those just yet. Come on. There we go. Okay, I think I'm almost done with this. I just gotta deal with the hands and the pants. Heaven help me, I'm gonna need it. You know what? This is just gonna be my day. This is what I'm just gonna do today. I have to spend the next half hour doing this. Then so be it. Because I am on a roll and I am stubborn. Stubborn as hell, if you will. But I want to finish this. I actually have a desire to get this one done. I don't want this to be clouding up my, what's it called? The thing, my file folder, just sitting there, not being done. I don't want that. So I'm not gonna have it. And because of that, oh gosh, no, stop. Because of that, I'm gonna do something. I feel streaming. Oh my meow, it's Project Flowerfall. I want to watch, but I know that if I stop now, I'm never gonna pick it back up. Bruh. Dude, Project Flowerfall looks so cool, though. Gosh. Honestly, what I want to know is what does the concept art for that look like? Because you know this guy went in with a plan. Like, I refuse to believe that he had no plans before this. Like, I want to see the concept art for literally any of his builds. That's what I want. I would pay money if I had it. Just to see. Like, what was the thought process behind it? Where did the concept come from? Who first had the idea of, like, all of that? Because, like, to make something that kind of big, like, that, on that scale, you have to have a plan. Like, I usually go into a project, like, head first, no thoughts, head empty kind of deal. But I am very much not, I want to say not successful, but at the same time, how many people are actually here watching this? Exactly, none. Zero. So, like, where, where do, what is the planning stage for all of that? That is what I want to know. If I could ask Mr. Minecraft one thing, that would be the thing. Oh my gosh, I still have to do this hand. How much more done am I? Oh gosh, I have to do the other. Okay, hands and shirt, I can do that. I think the pants are the easiest thing on this because pants. Oh gosh, I still have to do the mask. Ugh. You know, I was right. Yesterday I said that future me is gonna hate the me then. And hi, I'm future me, and I currently hate past me for starting this process in which I actually have to properly render things. Because that's the name of what this is. Rendering. Gosh, it's gonna render me a mobile, I can feel it. In my soul of souls, I can feel that this is just gonna be a pain in the butt. Wait, no, I take that back. This is a pain in the butt. I feel it because it's true. Alright, there we go. Let's just do the mask, do the hand, do the shirt. I like how, like, this shirt is just, like, so far from the source material. And you know, if anybody gives me crap about, oh gosh, that jacket isn't, like, original, it's a nod to Sneak, okay? This is totally a Sneak kind of jacket. Like, scheme-wise, anyway. You cannot tell me that the Sneak Snag human is not an important part of Rambo lore. I refuse to. Oh gosh, I still have to do the hair. I'm hating myself. I'm not changing that shirt, by the way. I don't care. I do not care that it is not source material accurate. I do not give two laws. I do not care, Sam, I am. Here's what I want to know. How does one become Twitch streamer? Like, I know that Streamlabs that I'm using, you have to pay money for it to go to Twitch. So, like, how does one? How does one? That's what I want to know. Because I feel like because I post YouTube links instead of Twitch links, people are less likely to want to try and come into stream. I've noticed that. Gosh, I'm gonna hate doing the hair. I haven't even started and I hate it. Actually, I really do like how it looks though. Like this lock of hair right here. I like it. I like how that one came out. Also this. And this. But the process is so boring. Don't even ask me about where the hair is actually supposed to be parted. I do not know. And another thing, I know that usually I like find a way to get rid of the black lines, like the main line, but I'm not gonna do that. Not here, not now. I refuse. Because I'm a no. No. So yeah, as a recap, Meme Buddy is cool dude. Fortunately is not like his mother. And don't get me wrong, that lady, she's sweet. She's a sweet lady. Her heart's in the right place. But I worry for her sometimes. It's just like, she gave her kid's number to an actual stranger that she just happens to walk dogs with. Like, lady. And according to him, this isn't really the first time that it's happened, so, lady. So yeah, fun times all around. Alright, just gotta do the mask, and the hands, and then the shirt, and I'll be done. Why do I torture myself like this? Um, yeah. I do think the crown looks pretty good though. I'm happy on that. The crown, the jacket, I'm very happy with. The hair, I'm like halfway done, but I'm still pretty happy with it. Hey, 2 hour mark. There's nobody here. Oh no. Oh, that's a challenge. DSMP artist. Design a Dream XD without a cloak, green, or Greek. Get funky, he's a god. Could I go Roman? I could probably like put in some red. I get that he's a god, but like, gosh, what would I do? Okay. I I'm very curious on this. Okay. Because like I have drawn Dream XD in a cloak and green. Don't really know where the Greek part came from, but actually I don't think I've seen him drawn Greek style. That just kind of makes me a little curious to know who has. Alright, come on. You know how masks look. You wear one all the time. Come on. Come on, Spawn. Yeah, I think my favorite thing about the marker tool is the fact that no matter what, if you draw on a darker surface, unless you're like, unless obviously you're in another layer, it won't, it won't show up. And I really like that about that. Alright, size. There we go. That is a mask. The only way. Okay, let's. That is terrifying. Sweet mother of fudge. I don't like that at all. Okay, let's. Honestly, that person, Kara.wave, Golden Kara, they have some really cool challenges. I remember I had, like, that is the source of the, that one gem loss that I did, like, last week. That person is really cool. Made my brain do a little thinky. Much think. Big pong. I'm very grateful for that person. They made the brain do the think. Alright, almost done. Just gotta doodly doo. My screen was shaking so violently at that. Alright, okay then. Let's just go here and there. Erase that. Erase that. Alright. Hands, let's go. Come on, let me finish. Let's finish this darn draw. Or else I will feel like an absolute failure. I'm almost there. Highlight the knuckles. Fingers. Okay, almost done, almost done. Come on. Come on, Spawn. Lessen the highlight. There we go. Come on, other hand now. Let's go. I'm just curious, how do you design? Actually, oh, that's an idea. So, Mr. GNF. Mans is colorblind. Meaning, they probably see Stream XD as being yellow. So, using that, I could probably design it, like, with gold instead. Like, mostly gold. And I get that they said, don't make him Greek. Nobody ever said anything about the Romans. Or the Chinese. Like, dude's celestial. Like they said, Dream XD is a god. Alright, I think I can see where I would go with that. It'd be very nice to get a break from the rando. Because seriously, I don't know how many rainbow pictures I have. Rainbow draws. Not rainbow picture. I have like, I don't think I actually have any screenshots of them. So that is the one win I've got. Yeah. Almost there. Oh my gosh, it's another bot! Oh, thank you for... you really just changed around. Like, you really just... My gosh, where's the creativity? Not there. I do appreciate the interaction, though. You know, one thing that I would like on different fanfic sites is like how Wattpad has like you have the ability to like comment on a specific line. Can we just like have that, please, for other sites? Like that would be really awesome. If yes. If no, then gosh darn it. Come on, almost done. I don't want to make it look like this guy's got a sunburn, but I really can't help it at this point. Oh well. Okay. Now, shirt and hair. I refuse to do anything to the shoes because they're just gloves. They're at the bottom. They're gonna be mostly covered up by a thing anyway. Oh, I can't believe I'm almost done with this. Honestly, if I was able to like stream like my homework or something, I feel like I would actually get more done much quicker because I feel like I have to keep doing the things. Ooh, Sleepy Brews coffee. So, semi-cracked fluff. AU. Our beloved bench trio in their attempts to survive college. Coffee to keep you going. Huh. Oh, I like this. I like this very much. That is actually what I needed in my life. Okay. Right, hair. I refuse to work on that shirt for now. So let's do the next best thing. Say best thing, like it's any of this is good. And coffee shop AUs, yes. There's just they're just so cozy. Not only that, it's just like set in a place where it's just calm. Yeah, so um, I figured this out a while back, but I'm not sure if I actually said it at some point, but I had seen a thing where I saw a Tumblr tweet. Ah, gosh, Tumblr text post where it's like, "Hey, does anybody want to go to couples counseling with me and see how long it takes for the counselor to figure out that we don't know each other. And then it said idiots to lovers, like slow burn, I guess tags or something. And then I was like, you know what? I would read that. And then I realized the thing that I was looking for was the thing that I was thinking about is whenever it's like two people have to pretend that they're dating for whatever reason, and then they realize, oh no, I actually do like this person. That it's that trope. It's the pretending to be the significant other for like I don't know, like a family situation or like gotta get this person off my back. Please pretend to be my significant other. It's that thing. And I read that like a couple months ago. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the thing that I've been looking for. It is the idiots to lovers, the whole mutual pining thing, like, oh gosh, I actually do like this person, but I don't know if they like me. But I am pretending to be their human. Gosh, I make that whole thing sound like ownership, and I don't like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's idiots to lovers. Favorite thing. Because it's just like, my gosh, you dumb dumbs. Big dumbs. Big dum dums. And just watching all that progress is just absolutely hilarious to me. Yeah, I might actually finish this. Dang, I was wrong in my own description. How dare I? Alright, sure. Right. Go there. Lower the flow. Nani, don't. Stop that. Stop. Half-Light. Why are you like this? Silly little dog. I'm gonna do a new layer. You know, I really wasn't planning on this to actually get finished. Heyo! Heyo? Is that a human and not a bot? Oh my god, that would actually be pretty cool. Heyo! Greetings! How is day? Okay. Yeah, work on draw this in your style. Oh gosh, I still have to work on the eyes. I'm just realizing a lot of things that I haven't finished yet. Oh yeah, that's always fun. Does this shirt look like a shirt? I think it looks like a shirt. Is that how shirts look? Gosh, I hope so. Oh wow, that's a person, not a bot. Yay! Hello! Okay. My day's been good. Okay, that's great. My day's been going pretty good. Had a couple months of coffee. Probably shouldn't. My mom's been trying to get me off of coffee lately, so oh joys. But yeah, I'm glad to hear your day's been going good. Hello, I am the spawn of my mother. That's been my nickname for the past 5 years, so kind of just going with it. I'm trying to figure out how to finish this Draw This in Your Style that I saw on Twitter. Um, so yeah, fortunately it's going pretty alright, I think. I wanted to do it in like the JoJo style, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, because the original just looked so, it just had the 90s kind of style, you know? So yeah, gosh darn it, I am on the wrong layer for that. Uh, yeah, out of curiosity, like how did you get here? Like, usually not many people really show up, like ever. So I'm just kind of curious. Like, did you come from Twitter? Did you come from I don't know, like just kind of scrolling through on YouTube? Just a little curious. Yeah. Oh, you came from YouTube. Cool beans, cool beans. I should probably start putting my Twitter stuff in all that in the description. I don't really, I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. I'm just kind of here to be here. Very cool. Um, yeah, I like to draw things. The other day I did baking because home alone on Valentine's Day. That was fun. The cupcakes came out really good, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, I think I'm just about done if I can figure out what eyes look like too. Yeah. Um, so now that there's a human, let me tell you about this thing. Um, I was talking about it earlier. There's this thing called Anne Juliet that, good stuff. I like to talk about literally everything that's been going on in my day. So yeah, let me look up a reference real quick. JoJo Part 4 anime. Is there another release date? Don't do that to me. Gotta remember what the eyes look like in this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's a little eye shine right there, and an eye shine right there. Eye shine there, an eye shine there. And a couple little doops. Doop, doop, doop. And doop, doop, doop. There we go. I take it you're a random artist. Honestly, JoJo is my hyperfixation, but recently I found out that the Dream SMP exists and has lore, and this dude right here is so fun to draw. I've drawn him so many times. I say so many, but it's actually like 3 or 4 at this point. But yeah, JoJo has been a hyperfixation since January of 2020. My gosh, it is. It's it it hasn't been a fun thing for my uncle because he's been the one that actually like listens to my ramblings, which is a bit of a mistake on his part because like, and after a certain point, he realized, yeah, I can just like he can just tune out. But yeah, yeah. Honestly, I really do like the idea of so many. There's just like so many places that you can go, like a bunch of different places you can go with like drawing characters that are literally blocks, and it's just amazing. And that is why I like to draw this dude because you can just go everywhere with it. Right. So yeah, I'm actually almost done. Do I have anything left? I did. I did the shirt, did the eyes, did the hands, did the hair. Oh my gosh, this hair. This hair has been a nightmare for me. But yeah, and if you want to check out some of my other stuff, I do I do the draws many days. But like I usually stream on Mondays and Wednesdays because it's just it's a good 2 days to just kind of talk about all the stuff that's been going on. So I kind of just do like basically story times. But like I also the draw things and put them onto the tweeter. So there's that. I don't like that. I don't. Okay. Gosh, what do I do? Okay, quick. I need color recommendation for like what to put over the top to like try and take away focus from this. Just any kind of quick random neon color. Oh gosh, I gotta erase those two colors on the sides. Hold on. No, not that. Not that. That way. Like if you could just like pick a random color, that would be great. Yeah, it's the same on Twitter. Shislin. Honestly, I think if you just like type in any form of shiz, it should be like the same. Like it should pop up, and it's the same profile picture too, same rows. So yeah, I occasionally do funny tweets and responses to people. So that's fun. Am I done with the hair? Am I really done with the hair? That is the question, and I never know the answer to. I'm gonna do straight teal. Oh, my dumb self. Hold on. Let me find. Hold on. And look up random says stuff. Okay, there we go. Just gonna do a little color picker. There we go. Perfect. And do that, and do that, and then giant size. Yeah. What times? Just gotta erase all this. So that'll be pretty darn obvious. And it's there. Oh yeah, this. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't planning on finishing this today, but alrighty then. talked about all the things already. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sometimes I will burst out into a random song because I won't have anything else to talk about. So, watch out for that. And whatever song pops into my head first is the thing. So, my apologies if you just kind of hear that happening. Do I have any OCs? Um, do D&D characters count? Because I've got like 10 of those that'll never see the light of day. I don't think I've drawn any OCs. Let me actually take a look at that. Let me turn off display capture because there are some things that I have drawn. Actually, there's assignments on here that I have. Pictures. Let's see. I've got the Flower Wizard, Candy Store, Bun Bun is pretty cool. Midnight World Straw. Yeah, I do have a few OCs. I haven't really given them lore or backgrounds, but I do draw them pretty often. Oh, I've been working on this one project. Hold on. Let me. I've titled it Just Here for some reason. I think I just misspelled Jester that one day. Can I open it? There we go. Here, let me put that. I've got. Hold on, turn on. I've got these three. I think I've got another. Like I a few months back, either it was last year, I can't remember. I drew these outfits, and I decided a few months ago that I was gonna put them into characters. So far, this one's my favorite because all the stats in the world. But none of them have any names yet, and I haven't really put any of them onto Twitter yet because like there's two more that I've still got to draw. I gotta figure that out. So yeah, I do have OCs, which is kind of wild. Let me pull up one of like some others. Where? Oh yeah, here's it was a space villain thing. I'm basing it off of if it. There we go. Yeah, these are the original outfits that come from that. I think I'm gonna do the far left one pretty soon, and you are gone. Okay. Gosh darn my rambling. Oh well. But yeah, that was nice. It was nice to be able to talk to somebody. Curse my inability to hold conversations. Such dashing, and suddenly I see that I can't break free. I'm slipping through the cracks of the dark. Oh, you're still here. Oh, please. Yeah, they are sort of. I wanted to try and go for like a villainous kind of deal. Sorry, it says it says on Streamlabs that nobody's here. But yeah, they are supposed to be villains. Supposed to be lovable villains though. So I tried giving them like making it look like that stuff. But yeah, initially, like I said before, I designed those outfits back in like early months of last year, I think. So yeah, yes, they are my little group of villains. Um, but like the characters themselves, I tried to base their personality off of the outfits, which is honestly one heck of a it is one heck of a challenge, and I do recommend trying that sometime. Like, honestly, I feel like it helps with characters design in general. Okay, after I'm done with erasing the stuff that needs to be erased, last year as in 2021, like January of 2021-ish. Might have been a little bit after January 2021, but I'm not sure. Gosh, I cannot. The idea that it is 2022 right now, a little hard to wrap my head around, but I'll get there somehow. So yeah, but yes, they are supposed to be villains. I wonder why Streamlabs says that you're not here. It's kind of weird. Unless I am actually not talking to a person and it's all in my head. Oh, spooky. I feel like that was aimed at. Wait, do I know you? Uncle, is that you? Can't have. Oh, that. You remember to take your ADD meds today? Yeah, don't worry. I. I don't think I have hallucinations. Well, the thing about hallucinations is that usually you don't know that they are. But no, I'm good. I'm good. For a second, I thought like you're my uncle saying, "Did you remember to take your OCD meds today?" Because that is a thing. Very annoying thing, but a thing nonetheless. And yeah, no, I'm good. Uh, you don't know? Yeah, no, I kind of figured. Like, I don't really recognize your username, but I was like, the whole "Did you take your meds today?" Yeah, no, probably not. Like, but the whole "Did you take your meds" thing today, that is a question that everybody that I live with asks me all the time. So I was like, wait, hold up. Did I just get, did my uncle just find out? I was like, he doesn't really know about this. Neither does my mom. It's like they're at work all day. They don't have to know. It's like I feel like if my mom ever found out, she'd be like, Spawn, why are you not doing your homework? I'm like, but mom, I only have like 3 classes. Oh yeah. Honestly, though, this kind of interaction, like the whole, oh gosh, do I know this person that I just randomly met on the internet? Like that kind of thing. That happens pretty darn often, I think. It's happened like once or twice, but the fact that it's happened at all. So yeah. Fun times. Yeah. Also the artist community in this fandom, DSMV, it's just very nice. Very, very calming. At least the artists are pretty chill. So I think I'm probably gonna stick around in here for a while. Yeah. Um, let's see. Do I have any advice? Very much unsolicited advice, but I'm gonna give it anyway. Please be careful with caffeine. For the love of all that is lovable, do not drink 2 monsters in one sitting. It will not end well. I don't really know. How do people usually deal with like over caffeination? Because I deal with it by taking a nap. Like, has that ever been an issue? That's a thing that I think about sometimes. Good. Um, yes, that is a good thing for the most part. I mean, yeah, I don't recommend doing it, but at the same time, I yeah, yeah. Honestly, eh, can't do words. It's probably the coffee that's making me like that. Yeah. Too much caffeine is not a fun thing. It's actually kind of scary. I remember the last time I was doing some baking on New Year's, And I decided, hey, I don't plan on sleeping. So I just kind of drank too much caffeine that day, and it did not turn out well. Like my heart was racing. I just felt very much in pain. It was not a good day. Fortunately, apparently, the way to like deter caffeine is by eating a bunch of carbs and drinking water. So fortunately, I was able to deal with that. And too much caffeine can be a very scary thing, and I don't like it. But in moderation, it's still not very fun because I get back pains from it sometimes. Alright, anyway, enough caffeine talk, I guess. Uh, you sure that's... Hey! I'm not getting... Like, I am getting old, but still, I'm pretty sure that's the caffeine being a scary thing. Gosh, I'm not that old. I'm only 20. Jeez. You know, I was actually making old jokes with, like, a random dude that I kind of met through his mother yesterday. Like, this lady, she gives me her son's phone number. She's like, please, whatever. So, like, I'm talking to him. I'm like, dude, are you actually 27? He's like, yeah. I'm like, ha, gramps. So, like, the old jokes were made. Right. Another thing, you can make friends through memes. I am living example of. So yeah. And I'm not getting that old. Like, people still think that I'm in high school, which is kind of weird, but I've learned to live with it at this point. Honestly, I'm just glad that I'm done with the shading on this. Because if I had to use the airbrush to try and make it look like an actual shirt one more time, I might have thrown something across the room. Be it a pen, laptop, phone. Probably not the laptop, though. I kind of need that for school. Oh gosh, I have assignments today. Back when I was 5, things were different. We had optimism and people believed we weren't trapped in that. You make it sound like you're in like your 50s. We had optimism. Okay, I do have optimism. I do have hope for the future. I do believe that things are gonna get better. But honestly, I feel like they're gonna get worse before they get better. Um, yeah. And I feel like humanity's gonna get its crap together. But yeah, no, the way that you're talking like that, You sound you sound like you're like way beyond the 20s. Oh, 21. Sorry. Sorry about that. Hey, back when you were 20, like last year, you mean? Yeah, honestly, same. I remember back in the days of March 2021 when like they announced at school, hey, we're just gonna be gone for 2 weeks. Gosh, I remember when I actually believed that. And it's like, hey, we're actually gonna be gone for like another 2 weeks. And it just kind of kept happening and happening. Like, I remember believing that pandemic would be over in like 2 weeks. Like, gosh, what a time. Oh, I see your toilet paper and I raise you this hand sanitizer. Uh, what else? Was water an issue? Because, like, okay, so we get hurricanes, right? So anytime there's like a hurricane or flood or something, like, all of the water just goes. Like, all of the bottled water, it is not existent on the shelves anymore. Like, it's very much not there. But, like, was bottled water an issue back when the pandemic started? I don't really remember. It's been a couple years. I don't think it was, but could have been. But yes, I do remember toilet paper being. I feel like it still is an issue, honestly. Like I've heard. So I listen to like a lot of r slash, right? Like the r slash podcast. I listen to them whenever I'm like doing the dishes or whatever, and I hear so many stories about like these people wanting more and more toilet paper. It's just like what the heck? Oh, I just had some hand sanitizer. That is very true. That is true. I think I have some hand sanitizer here at my desk. Because like you're not always gonna have access to a sink. Oh my gosh, I've been live for 3 hours. What the heck? Ah, well, now I can say that this piece has lasted more than 3 hours, which I don't think is a very good thing, but the fact that I can actually sit down for 3 hours and do one thing is a miracle. ADD, am I right? But yeah, you're not always gonna have access to a sink. Also, hand sanitizers always come in like fun little flavors. Scents, they come in scents. My gosh, I always get the two mixed up. Oh, yeah. So, I am curious. Is it slightly more interesting to be 21? Like, I haven't gotten there yet, but does anything really change besides like legal age of drinking, or is it just like whoop extra number? Woo! And so far, that's how age feels. Kind of feels like a high score, to be honest. Like, woo! I made it. I made it to 20! Level 20, let's go. That's how it feels. Time loop. Alright. Ah, great. Yeah, hopefully this will... I like drawing because it kind of breaks me out of the, like, monotony of, like, existence and stuff, because, like, gosh darn it, I don't want to keep doing that one assignment. So, instead I will procrastinate and draw. I feel like there's, like, easier ways of doing whatever the heck I'm doing right now. And, oh, yeah. Same, mate. Dude, the only way I was able to start a conversation was by making that initial text to that guy look like a scam. Look like a scam kind of text, because I was like, you know what, I'm in a joking mood today. Let's start it off with some memes. Yeah. Honestly, though, being online kind of does help with, like, introvertedness, because, for example, right now, I don't know how to conversation. I mean, I sort of do, but, like, it's kind of a toss-up as to whether or not I can actually talk to people. So, but being online really helps, because, okay, so here's the thing. I don't have to worry about making eye contact with anybody. Like, I am saying words, but I'm staring at a screen, I'm staring at the chat, I'm not staring into somebody's eyes. And it doesn't really help that I suck at eye contact, but, like, in terms of internet, I don't have to worry about eye contact. Oh, eye contact's just so awkward. It's like, my mom's always been like, look me in the eyes when I am talking to you. And it's just like, okay, but I feel like if I do, I'm gonna burst out into tears or something. And it's just crazy. I keep getting notifications. Oh, that's fine. But yeah, that's. I don't have to worry about, oh gosh, is my face looking okay? Or like, why? How dare you? How darest thou? Gosh darn it. Not the prolonged eye contact. Oh no, it's a face. Yeah, no, I had a pretty similar idea as to why I like drawing this guy. So I don't know what you like, so I'm not entirely sure how versed you are on, like, Dream, and that's why it's fun to draw, because I don't have to worry about drawing a mouth. See, I made the mistake a couple months ago of trying my hand at realism, like making, like, actual shading, making it look like, oh gosh, this picture looks like it could be a photo. I tried that. Issue is, I tried doing that with the main subject being the dream dude, human. You know, the one person that's never shown their face on the internet, like, ever, so there are no actual references. And that was a mistake. I ended up giving him Luigi's mustache because I forgot how mouths looked. So now on my computer, I have a picture of Dream with Luigi's mustache. I ended up making up for it by drawing it was Dream and Dream XD, in which there were no faces. So that was good. But yeah, how dare. Oh, you were trying to get it centered. Oh, I see now. Yeah. But don't worry, it looks kind of like a Cyclops. I don't know. I just had, like, the sudden urge to just, yes, I shall make my own interpretation of how this dude looks without any prior experience in drawing realism. It was a mistake, but it was a learning experience. And I learned on that day to not draw that dude in realism without like the mask covering his entire face because I will not succeed. But yeah, I ended up, like I said, I ended up making up for my sins by drawing an actually really good Dream XD and Dream picture. I'm really proud of what I did that day. The second picture, not the Luigi. Yeah, it was not. That was a dark day for humanity. So yeah, and then there's just like the never-ending list of unfinished projects that I've got. That's honestly why this stream has gone on for so long, because I don't want to leave this one unfinished. Because I know the second I hit that end stream button, I'm just gonna be like, all right, now let's take a nap. Except I can't now because it's 1:25 in the afternoon, and the family will, or the mother at least, will come home pretty soon. Um, but yeah, I have drawn a couple of good Technoblades. Style varies from day to day on that dude, but overall it's not that bad. One of the things I have noticed though is that like any kind of Minecraft based, like if it's actually based in the context of the game, if you want to like show that an item is enchanted, like you've got to put the galactic language on it, like the enchantment table language. And so I feel like that has allowed me to understand enchantment table at least a little bit, which I think is really nice because gosh, I definitely plan on using that to confuse the hell out of my uncle. And I very much look forward to that. Unfortunately, you'd probably realize it pretty darn quick because I'm the only one here that would actually do something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I will be right back. I just gotta mute myself real quick. I'll be right back. Yes, I can read it mainly because there is like if you just look up enchantment table language, it will like not Google Docs, Google image search. Yeah, there is a key to that. Yeah, I gotta be right back. And I return. Just had to do a little thing. Anyway, but yeah, enchantment table language. There is method to it. Like, yeah, there's a key to it. But yeah, like I said earlier, when we first got here, yeah, I will switch back to topics at random if I just like kind of remember them at the moment. Welcome back, thank you. Um, but yeah, like I said earlier, and Juliet, good musical stuff. I was watching ABV Illustrates do a thing on like Valentine's Day, like a Valentine's Day kind of special, and it was just very nice, very cool illustrations. One of them was Anne Juliet, Jukebox, musical, good stuff. I was listening to it on repeat while I was walking my dogs earlier. Very fun. So yeah, yeah, I think it's called the Galactic Language or something. Hmm. Oh yeah, today's the 16th. There's gonna be a stream today. Huh. How did I forget about that? That's weird. Anyway. Rambo, you said that there was going to be a stream on the 16th, and today is the 16th. Everybody's kind of like wondering, oh gosh, is this going to be lore? Is it just going to be random? Is it just what's going on? I'm curious on how that's going to happen, how that's all going to go down. But yeah, like, I just remembered that because somebody had tweeted about it. They're like, if today's stream is going to be lore, we'll draw everybody as a clown, like as a clown emoji. So yeah, I'm not sure when it's going to be. Why did I know it's today? We'll probably see something about Twitter's probably just gonna blow up whenever that does start up. Oh yeah. Okay, so am I correct in assuming that you are a fan of the Dream SMP kind of stuff? Because like you came in on a Rambo thumbnail, and yeah. And I really okay. It is what it is. Cool beans. Um. Right. Yeah. Nobody really told me that there was actual lore to it. Just like nobody's told me that Monster Energy apparently tastes like apple juice. Kind of upset about. So yeah. Yeah, welcome. I probably should have said that like an hour. I think I did say that like a while ago. How long have I been? How long have you been watching? Oh gosh. How long has things been happening? That is the question. That's some of the earlier Minecraft challenges. Oh gosh, wait, cult like fan base, what? Yeah, I think we're in like opposite sides of like I think we are on very different seeing very different things because I'm just like seeing a bunch of really cool artists and stuff and artists and writer like the artist and writer community in here is pretty chill. Uh Cheating scandal I don't really worry too much about that. It's honestly I feel like if something's pretty darn entertaining I don't really care if dude cheated at the game. But like cult like cult like fan base. I've seen cult like fan bases, but not around here actually. I haven't yeah, no, I haven't really seen any weird stuff yet. Wait, no, I take that back. I take that back. I have seen weird stuff. Like, eh. Yeah, I feel like any fan base is gonna have some weird stuff to it. Like, I feel like we're on very different sides of Twitter, my dude. Excuse me. Very chill type stuff from what I've seen. Now I'm actually curious on like what the cult kind of fan base looks like. Like alright, you know what? Yeah, no, I guess it is kind of weird because like I only got into this fan base in like November ish, and now red and green over here is just kind of taking over most of my like finished works and stuff. So I guess that the whole idea of like yeah, it's kind of just taken over is pretty darn true. Although I feel like that just also has to deal with like the fact that I'm fixating on it because yeah, uh, yeah, yeah, no, it's understandable because like gosh, if they were being weird about something, yeah. So what kind of stuff do you like? Like, is TV shows and stuff? I'm curious. I don't really talk to people very often. It's like everybody in my neighborhood's like same age as my mom, so it's a little weird. Anything outside of hi, how are you is just too much conversation. Alright, am I anywhere near done with this? Wait, is this actually almost done? New shows. Oh, new shows or stuff like either either. I'm kinda like slow. Yeah, stuff like that. Um, whatever kind of shows, because like I haven't really been watching TV. The time has been pretty well-ish spent. Either drawing, doing homework. Yeah, it's either drawing or doing homework or reading sometimes. I do that. Yeah. Um, yeah, any kind of shows. There's not nearly enough sparkles in this, and I don't like that. Excuse me. There we go. Like, do you do the anime kind of stuff? Do you do like I do this. Uh, hey, there we go. Big splatter. The boys, right? Alright, nice. I've heard stuff about the boys. I've been wanting to watch it, but then I get distracted. So, yeah. I've heard that it is a very violent show, filled with much cursing. As if that's gonna stop me. Alright, so lock that layer. Make another one. Let's go to the paintbrush. Right. Do that. Turn it red. Boom, boom, boom. Move that around. I really don't want to make it look like that's blood. An accurate description. Ah, violence, cursing. Oh no. There's probably. Yeah, that's basically the extent of what I've heard about it. But it sounds pretty interesting. Gosh darn it, I did. That's not. Okay, let's get the spacing. Because, like, right now the spacing is non existent on that brush. Start it. Basic, size. Okay, I'm gonna purple. The opacity is at 100%. Alright, want to add in more colors. Yeah, I don't really know why, but I just really like adding in all of the colors. Very right type of thing. Now let's just combine all of these. There we go. Nice. All right. So I think, gosh, why is it? Okay. Wait. Oh. Yeah. No, that's not the reason. Okay, that looks pretty cool. But yeah, I think I'm just about done with this. Maybe. Hopefully. Gosh, I hope so. I really hope I didn't miss anything. But anyway, I'm gonna be back on Monday. Because okay, so I do these streams on like Mondays and Tuesdays. Because, yeah, just happens to be very good days to do so. I say very good like that actually does anything. But yeah, here on Mondays and Tuesdays, roughly around the same time. You just sign this real quick. Gosh darn it, that's not how it's supposed to look. Lyne. Boom. Just leave it like that now. uh, right on the foot. Perfect. Gosh darn it, I want to make the background things like. Oh, thanks. But yeah, oh gosh, I'm gonna do the YouTuber thing. Uh, yeah, go ahead and subscribe and like if like. Like I said before, Twitter is the same thing as my YouTube. So yeah, have a good one, Mick. Thank you for stopping by. So yeah, wait, I gotta do the thing. I almost am done.